Coach Jared here. Welcome to this video. This week I'm going live a lot. Today I have some time on my hand in my schedule, so I said, why not giving this group some value as I was sick for quite a while this week and 2 weeks, in 2 weeks actually. So I did slack off into going live and to like that. The funny part is that, today I'm going live with this setup, meaning like this is called a StreamYard. I'm going to go live inside the group. If you want to support with this particular setup, what you really do is like comment down below, ask question, whether it's a replay or whether it's live. If you're live, chances are I'm going to be able to read your question and also maybe even respond this situation to whatever you're asking. Uh, if instead is a replay, I'll do my best to either type the response or go live on the next video. Okay. Today I want to talk about something that I keep seeing that is getting a lot of attention: body types. And should you really focus on body types? Is it really like some book that they saying that body type dictates what you should be eating or how you should be working out, or is the other way around? Today I'll give you a scientific explanation. And this is a setup of me again going live and giving you support this way. Yesterday we have the office hours. I really like to see those office hours more full. Let me know who you are. I see 4 or 5 people live already. The crazy part is that I was on a call yesterday, group call with I do have mentors as well. So I was in group calls with my, business coaching thing. And it's funny because I just realized that, this group, the way that I'm giving out, which is this, what I'm doing here is coaching, right? It's like, it's part of coaching, right? Of course, if you are in our program, if you are in a very high-end program, you will going to have time with me every single week and with Dori. And if you are in a little bit of a lower ILAM, is good seeing you. And if you are instead of on a lower option, then you're going to be needing to be a little bit more accountable to yourself. But the crazy part is that I was hearing whatever the delivery system is for the other coaches. And some of them, all they do is just sending an email. It's like, okay, just do your things. This is your email. And this is the support you're having, right? And I'm like, look what we do. It's like I'm actually going live for free all the time inside this group to cater not only to, of course, my clients, but also to cater to people that are in this group and they're not really getting any coaching, right? So this is my truth. This is my reality. I'd rather be this type of coach. I'd rather just give off tons of free value as well on top of for everybody, because I really feel like if I can give you something that you haven't seen, then maybe something will change, right? And I also see that this is why the industry is on the shape that it is for coaches like that all they do is like, no, we just need to send them an email because they're not paying us enough, right? And I feel like, of course, if that's going to be your reality, the way that you operate, this is why people are so skeptical about it, right? So I rather just give out everything that we can, of course, inside this group. In exchange, it would be lovely if you can, really start doing some work if you're not a client. It'd be nice if you invite more people. It would be nice if you just, when you request for a resource on YouTube, if you subscribe, if you're like, if you comment, because I said I have a mission. I said it like almost like a year ago when I restarted this program for ladies over 40, and 2016 was for emotional leaders. I said I want to impact as many people as I can, and obviously, we're not a big brand for the moment. We're not a V-Shred. We're not we're not something like Weight Watchers, and unfortunately, those are usually the one that mess up the whole industry. And I just need your help to make it do it. So if you're a client and you're getting some results, a testimonial would be nice, a review would be nice, inviting more people would be nice, you coming to calls would be nice. We have now a master class, by the way, it's 24 hours and price is going to change. If you're interested on taking that class, you want to be getting it right now before that happens. So basically, like, this is what my truth is. Like, when somebody tells me what is my body type, should I eat by my body type, I understand that you got exposed to too much crap, and if you don't get the truth about it, then you're going to be really more confused and more lost. So what does that mean, right? What is a body type? If you are a client of mine, you should really take it like, this is our let me just share it with you. This is our foundational part of the website. There is a foundational part, and then there is a whole um, part of the website, right? And the foundational part of the website is like this is exactly what I said. In these particular things, some of them are optional, is our foundation, right? If you're not a client yet, what I did now, I made this thing available for the public as a course only. That means like you actually can learn stuff, and you should be messaging me privately. Message me about course or about foundation, telling me that on my private messenger, and I'll tell you exactly how you can just purchase this site if you want, obviously without any support, just so you can learn the metric, the foundation, because I realized that that's kind of like a problem. And in one thing, how to track the metrics, there is this thing over here which it talks about body type, right? And mostly then talk about body type is really is a waist to hip ratio kind of situation, meaning like there are measurements that you get to take, right? And if you are a client of mine, we are already taking that. When you get smaller on the hip and on the waist, there is a calculation you can do. You basically changing from a pear-shaped body type, maybe to an apple body type or to an avocado body type. And what that means is basically that you're getting like lower, correlation with having health diseases, right? That you're getting, you know, smaller chances of contracting stuff like, I don't know, like diabetes or pre-diabetes or metabolic syndrome. We have a full module in here. It's a pity if you're a client of you not using that, so you should really start. If you're not a client, what I'm doing inside this video, I'm gonna give access to everybody to this calculator, right? It's just a simple calculator that I'm gonna copy this link over here. Just tell me down below calculator if you want. But what I really liked for everybody to start doing is that, and let me just see, I think I am live, right? Because I didn't want to be talking yeah, I am live. It's an additional thing you can start doing, but with a measurement, especially if you're a client of mine, you're taking this measurement all the time and you see progression, and we're talking about how they're getting smaller, and what that means. It means like you're getting more hormonal control as well. You're improving your body composition. But you want to be doing this, right? If you're in Europe, you want to probably use centimeters. Let's say you go, you have in this chest measurement, it's like, I don't know, 110, and then waist is like 100, and then 90 is a hip. You calculate it calculated for you, and you're 0.91, right? You can see it's like 0.91, right? And this is exactly what you want to be checking, right? 0.91. Now, if you go back to what that means, right? 0.91, that means like you are in fact high risk of diseases. You're probably more so like a nipple type, right? And I want you to paste that results inside the group, and saying, okay, this is my results. Especially if you're a client, I would really do that. If you're not, it's one way for you to start doing some work, and you want to be doing that now. And whatever protocol you're using, whether you're working with me or alone or whatever, in 1 month you want to be taking those measurements again, and you want to see if you're shifting body type, because this is what it really is. It's not a body type, it's like a waist to hip ratio. It's a measurement decrease. And doing all that, it will by nature improve your body composition. Now, what is the truth about it? Because I know that you've been told if you're an apple shape, you should cut off carb, or there was a very good book, very marketable book in the past. If you are a pear shape, you are more estrogen dominant, which is actually true. So that means that it's more better to just eat a carb in the morning and not in the night. If you're a apple shape, you should really be eating carb more. You are more susceptible to sugar burning on the morning, and therefore sugar storage. And therefore, if you eat them in the morning, they're already going to be high from the cortisol. It's just going to be more, it's going to be worse, right? So then what that means is that like it's very confusing for people, right? If you're a mesomorph, if you're one of those that is just like very, very good shapes, just bigger, you should be really be eating even carbs like at each meal. So, okay, that time, that thing is like factoring maybe for 10% of the results. So your body type should not dictate how you work out or how you eat, but it's definitely something that you need to pay attention. That means like you store more in certain spots and there is some hormonal involvement. And the truth is that, again, I just gonna finish create a quiz probably by this week, and then you're gonna be able to take that quiz. But that doesn't mean like that's gonna dictate what you do. You have to find a strategy that can be sustainable for you. You have to have the right support so that you can implement that strategy. So that, in other words, you don't end up like the video I made yesterday, that you feel like you're eating a certain amount and you're eating a lot more. And then, of course, you should have the mindset around it, because sometimes when you are too too how do you say, like, you want results too quickly, you just end up messing up and then you kind of quit. There is stuff correlated with motivation being stored on, correlated with serotonin and dopamine, which is stored for 60 or 70% in your gut. So there is truth about it, and there is truth about the fact that gut health is regulated not only for what you eat, from your nervous system, meaning like too much stress, too little stress can literally get you bloated, and then you feel as if the bloating comes from something you ate. So that's mindset. If you still don't understand what I'm talking about, this is why it's important to get support. It is not just, okay, I'm watching this video now, let me just go and research what body type do I have, right? But the truth is that the body type doesn't dictate what you do, is that whatever you did or you're doing creates this situation which could technically look like a body type. If you are more storing on the bottom is estrogen related. If you store more on the stomach, is probably insulin related. If you store more on the chest, on the neck, it's probably cortisol related. But now that you have that truth, that let's say that you're going to say to yourself, I'm a pear shaped body type, what are you going to do, right? You still kind of like don't know what to do, right? And again, the first thing is like, if you're watching this and that's you, and you still are not connected with us, first thing, comment down below, help. And I'm going to try to do my best to get over you that. If you want me, I'm going to paste it now, the link. If you want to calculate your own body type and your own waist to hip to waist ratio, and you want to do it now and paste the results inside the group, and then you want to do it in a month again, you can comment calculator, and I'm gonna paste it anyhow on the comment. But if you don't find it, you just comment calculator, and start doing some work. Because again, it's all cool for you to get aware from learning, but this is kind of like the thing I see the most: people learning and learning and learning more, but then you cannot apply it to your own situation. The only way for you to get results is applying the things you learn and then get more data, right? You said, oh, I'm 0.91 right now. It means I'm a little bit at risk, right? What do I do now? Okay, we are here to help, so we are gonna type the information there, right? If it's necessary and if you're ready, we can have a chat. And if not, I can tag you to a resource, right? But you need to start doing some work. Watching this and understanding now that there is not a body type that dictates your results will not likely give you the results. It was gonna probably open up your eyes a little bit, right? So just do that. What you see is more congruent inside this video, and comment down below, calculator, or comment help, or ask questions, whatever the case is. Now you know that in fact there is not a body type that dictates your outcome, but there is an outcome that can dictate a body type. Okay, and therefore you just need to really get clear on what it looks like right now. Coach Jerry here. Hopefully you have a fantastic week. I'm going to be talking to you very soon, and if you need any help, just let me know. Bye bye.